back in bed.
We are actually in bed. Yeah. Okay.
In bed with Danny Kelly.
I want to know why at restaurants, a lot of restaurants, in my experience, are not putting spoons within the place settings. They give you a knife and a fork, but no spoon. It's irritating and infuriating. And we were at the Hyatt Hotel in Palm Springs recently. I asked for a couple of place settings to be brought up to the room. We were making our own food, and I wanted a spoon, you know, and they only provided a fork and a knife. Okay, what is it? Why don't they give spoons anymore at restaurants?
I think in formal, like really hot upper class restaurants, they still give a spoon.
I can't afford that.
Well, whatever. Okay, what about Murphy's Law? We always know, oh, it's Murphy's Law. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Okay.
Who's Murphy? Who named the law? What was it?
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Dad.
I'm going to tell you. I want to know how all these words begin, how they begin, and how they stick.
Yeah.
Okay, for example,
For instance.
Where in the world do the word junk come from? Okay, for your dick and your pussy, I mean, whatever. People are calling it junk. I do not want my penis to be called junk. Now, who started this, and why does it continue on? The same thing with, like in department stores now, what we used to be called personnel, now they call it human resources.
Yes.
Or security is now called LP. And what does LP stand for?
Loss prevention.
I mean, is there a God above who starts naming these things and it just sort of takes off?
Okay.
I'm curious
What
to know
about
that.
gay? Okay, years ago, I'm gay and happy, I'm happy and gay.
I've always wanted to know
who
that.
named that?
Why gay?
Right.
Where did that name come from? Who named it? I had a roommate in college down in Louisiana, and he said to me one time, this is years ago, and he said, why do they say gay? I'm not happy. That's what I want to know.
And Mary, who named Mary? The first time I heard the word Mary, it was my first professional show, a big cabaret show.
Yeah.
And the boy dancers kept calling me Mary. I thought they forgot my name. I said, why can't they remember my name's Kelly, not Mary?
That is sort of gay thing, I guess, for us to call each other Mary or Hey Mary. Yeah, it's like, where did these things come from? How do they derive?
Hey Sandy, how you doing? Why isn't Sandy? Okay.
I'm not gay. I'm Sandy.
We have a couple of comments.
Oh yes,
you got one.
Yeah, I got one from a British viewer named George, and he says, what is it when people get out of an elevator or step off the top of an escalator and they stand there blocking people getting off and on?
I know. George, so unaware. We talked about that. They just stop.
People are so much into themselves, they don't think of others. Kindness, please.
Okay, now here's Emmanuel in Los Angeles. He says, why do elevators take so long in a medical building? Medical emergencies just have to be on hold until the elevators decide to stop on your floor? All wrong. What is it? That's Emmanuel.
What can I say, but 1, 2, 3. What is it?